Ladies and gentlemen, life is short. That's not just a saying, it's a truth we often ignore until a moment of loss, regret, or reflection stops us in our tracks. Every single day we're given is a gift, a chance to live fully, to love deeply, and to leave a mark that matters. Yet, how often do we spend our time worrying about what doesn't matter, holding grudges, waiting for the perfect moment that never comes, or putting off our dreams until tomorrow? We often move through life as if it will last forever. We wake up each day, follow our routines, check off tasks, and sometimes forget to pause and truly reflect on the reality of our existence. The truth is that life is short, it's fleeting, fragile, and unpredictable. Every single moment we experience is a gift, and once it passes, we can never get it back. Yet so often, we take this gift for granted. We assume there will always be more time, more opportunities, more chances to say what we need to say or do what we want to do. The reality, however, is that time is finite, and every second matters more than we often realize. Understanding that life is short is not meant to scare us. It's meant to awaken us. It is meant to bring clarity to what truly matters, to help us prioritize our energy and attention. When we grasp the fleeting nature of life, we start to see how many of our worries, fears, and distractions are insignificant in the grand scheme of things. We realize that the endless pursuit of approval, material possessions, or trivial successes cannot replace the moments of genuine joy, love, and personal growth that give life its true value. Each day we are given as a blank page, an opportunity to create something meaningful, to build memories, to connect with others, and to grow as individuals. But the clock keeps ticking, and if we ignore this reality, life quietly slips away. Life's brevity also teaches us the importance of presence. It is easy to spend our days physically alive, but mentally elsewhere, distracted by thoughts of the past or worries about the future. Yet the only moment that truly belongs to us is now. This moment is where life is happening. It is the space in which our choices, actions, and emotions carry real significance. When we understand that our time is limited, we learn to cherish these moments, to pay attention to the small things, and to engage fully with the people and experiences around us. A smile shared with a loved one, a kind word to a stranger, a bold step toward a dream. All of these moments gain deeper meaning when we remember that life is finite. Moreover, acknowledging life's brevity can change the way we handle challenges and setbacks. Life is unpredictable, and circumstances beyond our control can alter our path in an instant. When we accept that our time is limited, we are motivated to stop procrastinating, to forgive, to let go of resentment, and to focus on what truly matters. We start to measure success not by the hours spent on trivial pursuits, but by the richness of the experiences we create and the impact we have on others. Life's shortness demands that we live deliberately, not passively. It encourages us to take risks, pursue passions, and step outside our comfort zones, because waiting for the perfect moment may mean missing the moment altogether. Embracing the reality that life is short is about cultivating gratitude and awareness. It's about recognizing that every day, every breath, and every encounter is precious. It is a call to live intentionally, to invest our time wisely, and to treasure the people, experiences, and opportunities that make life meaningful. Life is short, yes, but it is also extraordinary. By acknowledging its brevity, we unlock the motivation to live fully, love deeply, and leave a legacy that reflects the beauty, courage, and purpose of the life we were given. One of the biggest mistakes people make in life is waiting for the perfect moment to start, to act, or to chase their dreams. We convince ourselves that someday conditions will be ideal, that everything will align perfectly, and then we'll finally take the leap. But here's the truth. The perfect moment rarely exists. Life is full of uncertainties, challenges, and unexpected twists. Waiting for everything to be just right often means waiting indefinitely. And in the meantime, precious time slips away. Life doesn't pause to accommodate our fears, doubts, or hesitations. It moves forward relentlessly. And if we are not actively engaging with it, we risk losing the very opportunities we hope to seize. Every great achievement, every meaningful relationship, and every life-changing experience began when someone decided to act despite the uncertainty. They didn't wait for the stars to align. They created momentum, they made choices, and they embraced the possibility of failure along the way. Waiting for the perfect moment is often an excuse to delay, to avoid discomfort, or to protect ourselves from the risk of disappointment. But in doing so, we deny ourselves the chance to grow, to explore, and to live fully. Life rewards action, not hesitation. Every day spent waiting is a day that can never be recovered, a day of potential loss to the illusion of perfection. The perfect moment doesn't appear magically. It is made. It is created when we decide to start, when we take the first step, when we commit to progress rather than perfection. It doesn't matter if the timing isn't ideal, if resources are limited, or if we feel unprepared. The truth is, preparation alone will never bring the perfect. A moment, it comes from action, from learning as we go, from adjusting and adapting along the way. Each step we take, even if small, moves us closer to our goals and shapes the moment into one of significance. Waiting for perfection often keeps us stagnant, but action transforms uncertainty into opportunity. Furthermore, the idea of the perfect moment often keeps us from fully appreciating the present. We focus so much on a future that may never arrive that we forget to live now. Life is happening in real time, and every moment wasted in hesitation is a moment we cannot reclaim. Opportunities to connect with people, to explore passions, to learn, and to grow exist in the present. Waiting for the perfect conditions blinds us to these opportunities and robs life of its richness. By embracing the now, by acting despite imperfections, we not only create progress, but also cultivate fulfillment, joy, and purpose in our lives. Understanding that there is no perfect moment frees us from fear, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of uncertainty. All of these lose power when we recognize that the perfect moment is a myth. Life is meant to be lived boldly, to take risks, to pursue dreams, and to embrace challenges with courage and resilience. The longer we wait, the more we risk regrets, missed opportunities, and what ifs. Taking action, even imperfectly, allows us to learn, grow, and move closer to the life we envision. Waiting for perfection keeps us stuck. Starting now propels us forward. Life is short, and waiting for the perfect moment is a luxury we cannot afford. Every day is an opportunity to take action, to pursue our passions, to connect deeply, and to create a meaningful life. The perfect moment is not something we find, it is something we make. By acting now, embracing imperfection, and stepping boldly into the unknown, we take control of our lives and ensure the time is spent living rather than waiting. The only moment that truly matters is the one we act upon, and the best time to start is always now. In the busyness of everyday life, it's easy to get lost in the noise, the distractions, and the endless demands on our time. We fill our schedules with tasks that seem urgent, often at the expense of what is truly important. Yet life is short, and every moment we spend on the trivial or the unimportant is a moment we can never reclaim. This is why prioritizing what truly matters is essential, not just for success, but for fulfillment, happiness, and meaning in our lives. Understanding the difference between what is urgent and what is significant allows us to focus our energy on the things that create real impact, both for ourselves and for those around us. Prioritizing what matters starts with clarity. It requires honest reflection about what we value most. Is it our relationships, our personal growth, our health, our passions, or our contributions to others? Or are we caught up in chasing status, money, or approval that ultimately leaves us empty. When we are clear about our priorities, it becomes easier to make decisions that align with our true purpose. Every choice we make either moves us closer to what matters or pulls us away from it. Life's brevity makes this clarity even more critical because we cannot afford to waste time on things that do not add meaning to our journey. Another key aspect of prioritizing is learning to say no. Saying no to distractions, toxic relationships, and time-consuming activities that do not serve our goals is not selfish. It is necessary. Each yes we give to something trivial is a no we silently give to something significant. Life is a series of choices, and how we allocate our time and energy determines the quality and depth of our experiences. By focusing on what truly matters, we see each space for growth, for connection, for joy, and for accomplishments that resonate deeply. We free ourselves from the burden of constantly reacting to everything around us and instead take intentional control over our lives. Prioritizing what matters also means being fully present in the moment. It is not enough to know what is important. We must engage with it fully. Whether it is spending quality time with loved ones, pursuing a passion project, or nurturing our health, presence amplifies the value of every experience. Life is too short to live distracted, to rush through moments, or to miss the richness of the journey. When we are present, we savor the beauty, the lessons, and the connections that make life meaningful. Prioritizing what matters is about quality, not quantity, depth, not superficiality. Furthermore, prioritizing encourages us to invest in long-term fulfillment rather than temporary satisfaction. It prompts us to focus on personal development, relationships, and experiences that leave a lasting impact rather than fleeting pleasures that fade quickly. The reality is that time is our most precious resource, and every decision shapes how we experience it. Life is full of opportunities, but it is also limited, and our choices determine whether we live with intention or drift through days without purpose. Prioritizing what truly matters is about alignment. It is about aligning our actions with our values, our energy with our goals, and our attention with what brings meaning to our lives. It is a conscious decision to live intentionally, to invest in the things that matter most, and to let go of what does not serve our purpose. Life is short, and our time is finite, but when we prioritize wisely, every day becomes rich with significance, connection, and fulfillment. By focusing on what matters, we ensure that our lives are not just lived, but lived well, fully, deeply, and intentionally. One of the most powerful lessons in life is understanding that true growth and fulfillment rarely come from comfort. It comes from courage, the willingness to step into the unknown, to face uncertainty, and to take risks even when the outcome is not guaranteed. Life is short, and yet many people spend most of their days trapped in routines, avoiding challenges and choosing safety over possibility. While comfort may feel easy and familiar, it rarely leads to transformation. Courage, on the other hand, opens doors to experiences, achievements, and personal evolution that would otherwise remain inaccessible. Courage over comfort begins with the willingness to confront fear. Fear is natural. It signals that we are stepping beyond what is familiar, yet fear should not be a barrier. It should be a guidepost, showing us where growth is possible. Every meaningful accomplishment, every significant breakthrough, and every story of success involves someone choosing courage despite fear. Courage does not mean the absence of fear. It means acting in spite of it. Choosing courage over comfort requires determination, resilience, and a mindset that views challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. When we prioritize courage, we embrace life's full potential rather than settling for mediocrity. Living with courage also means embracing change. Life is unpredictable and circumstances will inevitably shift. Those who cling solely to comfort resist the flow of life, hoping for stability and certainty. Yet, change is where life thrives, where growth occurs, and where new possibilities emerge. Courage allows us to step into that change willingly, to adapt, to learn, and to evolve. It is the courage to leave behind what no longer serves us, the safe jobs, the stagnant routines, the relationships that limit growth, in order to pursue what truly matters. This willingness to embrace uncertainty is a hallmark of those who live fully, leaving a life of significance and meaning behind them. Choosing courage over comfort also extends to the pursuit of dreams and passions. Many people have aspirations that remain unrealized because fear convinces them that comfort is safer than action. Waiting for perfect conditions, avoiding risk, or fearing failure keeps dreams locked away. Courage means taking that first step, even if it feels small or uncertain. It means putting in the effort, persevering through setbacks, and refusing to let doubt dictate the trajectory of our lives. Each courageous step builds momentum, reinforcing the belief that we are capable of more than we imagine. Comfort may protect us from disappointment, but courage propels us toward achievement, growth, and fulfillment. Moreover, courage over comfort strengthens character and resilience. Life is not always fair, and setbacks are inevitable. Those who rely solely on comfort are often unprepared for adversity, while those who embrace courage develop the strength to face challenges head on. Courage teaches us patience, perseverance, and resourcefulness. It teaches us to take responsibility for our choices, to confront difficulties without avoidance, and to emerge stronger on the other side. In a world where life is short, courage ensures that we live meaningfully, leaving a legacy that reflects bravery, determination, and resilience. Living with courage over comfort is about intentionality. It is about refusing to let fear or complacency dictate the course of our lives. Life is short, and we are given only a limited time to pursue our purpose, express our potential, and create impact. Comfort may feel safe, but it cannot deliver the depth, growth, and fulfillment that courage offers. By choosing courage, we embrace the uncertainty of life, pursue our passions with conviction, face challenges with strength, and live boldly. Every moment we choose courage over comfort is a moment we step closer to a life fully lived, a life rich with meaning, and a life that honors the precious time we have been given. Life is short, and one of the most profound truths we can embrace is that the people we love and the connections we nurture are what truly define the quality of our lives. In the rush of daily responsibilities, ambitions, and distractions, it is easy to forget that relationships and human connection are not just important, they are essential. The moments we spend with others, the love we share, and the forgiveness we extend leave a lasting impact not only on those around us, but also on our own sense of fulfillment and happiness. Life's brevity reminds us to prioritize these aspects over superficial pursuits, fleeting pleasures, or endless competition. Love is the cornerstone of meaningful living. It is not only romantic love, but also the love between friends, family, mentors, and even strangers. Showing love requires vulnerability and courage, yet it is one of the most powerful forces in the world. Life is short, and the people we care about will not be here forever. Expressing love openly, honestly, and frequently ensures that we do not leave the important words unspoken or the crucial gestures undone. A kind word, a warm hug, or a thoughtful action can create memories that last far beyond any material possession or temporary success. Love connects us to something larger than ourselves, offering comfort, joy, and purpose. Forgiveness is equally important because holding on to anger, resentment, or grudges only drains our energy and diminishes our time. Life is too short to carry emotional baggage that weighs us down. Forgiving does not mean forgetting or excusing the wrongs committed against us. It means freeing ourselves from the chains of negativity that prevent us from moving forward. When we forgive, we reclaim peace, clarity, and the capacity to love more fully. Forgiveness allows us to focus on what truly matters: our relationships, our growth, and the creation of meaningful experiences, rather than allowing past hurts to dominate our present. Choosing to forgive is an act of courage and a commitment to living intentionally in a limited lifetime. Connection goes beyond love and forgiveness. It is the active engagement with the people and the world around us. Life shortness reminds us that each interaction is precious. Time spent nurturing friendships, mentoring someone, or simply listening attentively can create bonds that enrich our lives in ways that material success never can. Human connection teaches empathy, compassion, and understanding. It helps us feel less alone in a complex world and reminds us that we are part of something bigger than ourselves. Investing in connection requires effort, presence, and genuine care, but the rewards are immeasurable because they provide a sense of belonging, purpose, and fulfillment that nothing else can replicate. The power of love, forgiveness, and connection is a reflection of the limited time we have. Life is short, and we cannot take relationships or interactions for granted. Choosing to love deeply, forgive freely, and connect meaningfully ensures that our lives are rich with significance. It reminds us that while achievements, wealth, and recognition are temporary, the impact we have on others, the love we give, the forgiveness we extend, the bonds we cultivate last far longer. These are the legacies that endure, the stories that will be remembered, and the experiences that bring true joy. By embracing the power of love, forgiveness, and connection, we create a life that is not only full, but also profound. Every smile shared, every apology made, every hand extended in support, and every heartfelt conversation contributes to a life well lived. Life is short, but by prioritizing relationships and the emotional richness they bring, we transform each day into an opportunity for meaningful engagement, lasting impact, and deep fulfillment. In the end, it is the love we give and the connections we nurture that truly make our lives extraordinary. Life is short, and one of the most important ways to honor its brevity is to live intentionally and leave a legacy that reflects who we truly are. A legacy is not just about wealth, fame, or recognition. It is about the impact we make on the people around us, the values we uphold, and the positive change we contribute to the world. Living with intention means making deliberate choices, aligning our actions with our deepest values, and committing to a life that matters. It is about asking ourselves, how will I be remembered? And letting that question guide our daily decisions, our relationships, and our goals. Living intentionally begins with clarity of purpose. We must understand what we want to achieve, what we stand for, and how we wish to influence the lives of others. Without clarity, it is easy to drift through life, responding to circumstances rather than shaping them. Life is short, and every moment wasted on indecision, distraction, or fear is a moment lost. When we define our purpose, we create a roadmap that directs our energy and actions toward meaningful pursuits. Purpose becomes a compass, helping us navigate challenges, prioritize our efforts, and ensure that each day contributes to something greater than ourselves. Leaving a legacy also requires taking responsibility for the impact we have on others. The way we treat people, the lessons we share, and the love and guidance we offer shape the lives of those around us. Every interaction is an opportunity to leave a positive mark. Mentoring, teaching, volunteering, or simply being present for someone in need can create ripples that extend far beyond our immediate circle. Legacy is not measured by what we accumulate, but by what we give, the influence we impart, and the lives we touch. In a world that moves quickly and often focuses on temporary gains, focusing on lasting contributions ensures that our presence is meaningful and remembered. Living intentionally also means embracing action over inaction. Many people dream of leaving a legacy, but hesitate to take the necessary steps, waiting for ideal circumstances or fearing failure. Life is too short for hesitation. Action, even imperfect action, is what transforms intention into reality. Each step we take, every choice we make, and every effort we put forth contributes to the legacy we are building. Courage, persistence, and consistency are essential because they ensure that our vision is translated into tangible impact. Living with intention requires commitment. It is the deliberate practice of aligning our daily lives with our highest values and aspirations. Furthermore, living intentionally encourages mindfulness and reflection. When we are aware of our time and how we spend it, we are better able to invest in what truly matters. It helps us focus on quality over quantity, depth over superficiality, and meaning over distraction. Every decision, from how we spend our time to how we engage with others, becomes an opportunity to reinforce the legacy we wish to leave. Mindfulness allows us to live deliberately, not passively, ensuring that our lives are aligned with our purpose and our impact is maximized. Leaving a legacy and living with intention is about making life count. Life is short, and each day is an opportunity to create, inspire, and uplift. By living intentionally, we ensure that our time is spent on meaningful pursuits, that our actions reflect our values, and that the mark we leave on the world is positive and enduring. A legacy is the story of our life as it touches others, the love we share, the lessons we impart, the courage we embody, and the difference we make. Living with intention transforms life from mere existence into a purposeful journey, allowing us to create something far greater than ourselves, something that outlives our RS, and something that truly matters.